Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Marcus. How are you?
I'm great. My last time in Kansas City, actually, I was there about a month ago, but my time before that, I went to this giant art fair on your plaza by the river.
Yeah.
It should be this time of year, right? It should be right around now.
Yeah. What's it called? I think it's called Art in the Plaza.
Yeah, it's so unbelievable. And I did an episode there probably 6 or 7 years ago, and that was my first time staying in that area. Kansas City's kind of awesome.
It is so awesome and underrated. It's just a good Midwest city. I'm
Yeah.
biased, but I think it's a
Yeah.
good Midwest city.
It feels a little more cosmopolitan. Now, I don't love your football team, which is not going to make people happy. I'm a Miami Dolphin fan because I'm tired of losing to you guys all the time, but I love the place. Love it.
Good to know. There's a lot of people who don't like the football team, but that's okay. That's okay.
You don't care.
All right, let's get into it. You are no stranger to television. What made you want to come back and keep doing this, and what excites you about The Fixer?
Well, I think the primary thing is we're living in a really weird time right now where the economy is not great. People are dealing with tariffs, interest rates, job loss, and a lot of things. And it really felt like the right time to jump back in and help get people refocused on the important things that matter. The Fixer is really a continuation of my development. And so I had a show on CNBC for years called The Profit. And this is really an evolution of that. And my wife asked me the other day, like, what's the biggest difference? And I said to her, really me. I've changed. My perspective's changed. The world has changed. The variables have changed. 10 years ago, I wasn't dealing with AI. 10 years ago, Amazon wasn't what it was. 10 years ago, you couldn't get food delivered the way you do today. And I think the important thing is people need to know that there are underlying principles that are constant, like not being a jerk, knowing your numbers, treating people with respect. But then on top of that is like, how has technology changed the world? And how has the global economy changed? And what are you going to do to react to that?
How much of your advice do you have to package for television? Because the business world and the TV world are different. And sometimes, like stuff happening in the business world, it doesn't package well for the TV world. So are you, cultivate or, curating that a little bit? Or you look at him, he's
No,
like, not at all.
no. I actually have been criticized because they say I'm a little too harsh, a little too direct, and that people want a happy ending all the time. Well, the challenge is that life doesn't always have happy endings. And when you go into a business and you have to really get the best version of them, that means sometimes you're going to be very direct and very firm, and it's sometimes not going to work out and they're not going to like it. My job isn't to make friends, it's to help them make money. And it's also to give me a chance to make money. I wish that I could package it a little bit better. I think one of the things that I'm most excited about being on Fox is that the president of Fox said to me, be yourself. Just be yourself. It doesn't always have to be a happy ending. Be real, be authentic, and whatever happens, happens. And that's been the biggest blessing for me.
Yeah, I would love to know how you, being an immigrant, has contributed to your point of view of your success and how you've passed that on to other people. I do think that people who come into this country who have been other places and seen what it's like, they have a refreshing view of what it's like to be able to build the American dream.
Well, the American dream is really available to everybody. And I think that one of the things that has frustrated me over the years is that this idea that you have to come from somewhere else to come here to live the American dream. That's the whole Ellis Island Statue of Liberty thing. But if you are born in Olathe, Kansas, and you really want an opportunity to open up your own business and solve something that's bigger than anybody else imagined, you have the opportunity to live the American dream. For me, the American dream is simple. Can you provide for your family, educate your kids, potentially own your own home, employ other people, be a good member of your community, and end your life knowing that you contributed something better to your community, your society, than you would have if you did nothing? The American dream is available to anybody. And it's not about how much money you make or how big it is. It's what your definition of success is. And that is very important for your viewers to understand. It doesn't matter how big it is.
Can you give us a sneak peek of maybe one or two of the businesses and the people we're going to come across in this season that you think are going to stick out to the viewer?
Well, I think the two episodes tonight are actually a good examples. You always lead with your best foot, right? I have a married couple on the Jersey Shore, so you can imagine already what the Jersey Shore atmosphere would be like. And they battle with each other, and they have a great business, but they want to grow and they can't seem to get out of their own way with each other. So that's one. The second is an auto mechanic group in Long Island. So if I say auto mechanic, you already know these are going to be like hardcore American men and women that really are underappreciated and undervalued. And then they're in Long Island. So you add a little spice on top of it. The one thing that I love about the show is, yes, it's informational. Yes, it's educational, but it's still really entertaining. So if you love drama and you love drama television and you want to learn just a little, this is the right show for you.
Okay, before I let you go, I want to know an underrated quality that you think is really important in entrepreneurship.
Humility. Being successful in business isn't about being the biggest mouth in the room with the biggest plane and the biggest car. It's the person that says the least that does the most. And if you look at an unbelievable idol of mine like Warren Buffett, lives in the same house for 50 years, has made a ton of money, has made a lot of people other money, and he operates the same way. Wakes up every morning, goes to McDonald's to get his, Egg McMuffin. Humility is the cornerstone because people will follow you if they believe you and trust you.
Yeah, great advice. It's a pleasure to chat with you, Marcus. Come back to Kansas City anytime. We'll turn you into a Chiefs fan in no time.
Oh, no, no. I'll come back, but I'm never going to be a Chiefs fan. I'm a Dolphins fan. Sorry. I love
Well,
you guys, but no.
apologies for that. So
Thanks so much.
thanks, Marcus. Thanks, everyone in the
Bye-bye.
back.